Oh, yes, sir. Oh, yes, sir. Episode 32 of the illustrious Harem Brothers podcast. I'm your host, Radar.
And I'm your host, Martyr.
And today, we're going to be talking about Danchi no Tsuma-tachi wa. It is a 2-episode hentai that was produced by Shoten. That surprised me. That really surprised me because Shoten, it kind of looks like Edge.
Didn't it?
Yeah, it looks a lot like Dropout in the other stuff that they've made. Energy Kyoga, Gaki no Marete, like things like that. So Shoten, shout out to them. They're out here, you know. This was released in 2019, and some of the tags include NTR, Big Boob, Dark Skin, and Gangbang. Oh, also some BDSM, like some bondage stuff.
A little something light.
Yeah.
A little freak leaks out there from chocolate. You know what I'm saying?
So if that's what you're into, then you know what I'm saying, I would recommend giving this a watch. It sort of starts out with a little setup of it's an entire apartment building of bitches that are prostitutes. Like they're prostituting themselves like housewives while their husbands are away at work. They're catching the piper at the apartment. And, you know, I just want to know what the logistics of setting something up like that are. You know what I'm saying? Like the homeowners association went door to door, like we got, you know what I'm saying? Are you on a scale of 1 to 10, how fulfilled are you in your marriage? You know, and if they said anything less than like a 6, they were like, oh, well, you know, I got a proposition for you.
Don't we have a job opportunity for you?
Yeah, you know, like Nick Fury with the Avengers Initiative, like, you know, I got a little project I'm putting together, you know what I'm saying? We could maybe hash out some details over some tea, you know what I'm saying? Like, if your husband's not here and you need some bread, I got some clients that want to make, I'm saying, a little arrangement, if you would.
You know what I'm saying? What you need to do is use what you got to get what you want.
Exactly. But the entire apartment building, though.
Right, the whole complex.
Crazy.
That's the Ho Owners Association. Good Lord. They were like,
complex, bro.
Oh, no. You just want some quick neck? Yeah, go in apartment C4.
Mm-hmm.
That's good. I think her name is Cinnamon. She's great. And then the higher you get up there is the higher tier host. When you get to the penthouse, that's when you know you're balling.
Mm-hmm.
She said the whole entire apartment. This shit don't come with any other kind of amenities. I still have to wash my clothes by hand or go to the laundromat. But you mean to tell me I can get some neck here?
Lit.
Wild.
It's lit.
I fuck with it. That's a vibe right there.
For sure. So, you know, I hope that there's a doujin of this because I want to see if they go into a little better detail about how it's actually set up. And if there are like rules, because these are like completely closed apartments. Are there cameras in there? Like, how do we know they're getting paid? Like, what if something goes wrong?
They probably gotta like wire the account or wire some money first, because you know what I mean. And then, how awkward would it be for your husband to figure out you got cameras all throughout this apartment?
True.
And then you gotta relive the fact that everybody knows about your mediocre stroke game. That's why your wife out there.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Like, imagine like you have a half day and you come home in the middle of your wife getting piped up. Like, you could be mad, sure. But also remember, the nigga in 305 is getting his bitch clapped up too. So it's like, like, are you really, man? Like, you'll be okay.
Oh yeah, you should be fine. I mean, you mean to tell me I could pay for somebody? I mean, I could pay for somebody else's wife because, you know,
right?
306.
How do you market this sort of thing? Like, who knows about this?
How you know your wife?
Is it invite only?
Oh, good question. Damn.
Like, if you got to be on some sort of like special list, like an email chain or something to get the invite, you know, wire. They do a background check. They do a whole lot.
Medical screening.
Exactly. Just for you to go to this apartment full of bitches. Like, what's the assigning? Like maybe you want to go to a specific bitch, but she's busy that day. Well, now I got to go like 2 stores up just to get some sort of service. Like what's the logistics here? Well, I need numbers.
Well, when it comes to like escort services and things of that nature, normally you like reserve a time and a specific like time frame. So like instead of it's organized. So instead of like, oh, okay, well, knock, 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 knock. Hey, you available to give me some neck? I got $30 on me right now. It's like, okay, knock, knock, knock. I'm here for my 3:00 appointment, my 3:00 tug and rub, my blow and go, if you will. You'd already done paid it. You already done put a deposit down for that and shit like that. You get you some, you get your old services. You can't be a Karen about it, I guess. This blowjob wasn't up to par.
Right. Like,
I would like
she didn't really service me the way I think my money is worth. So can I get a credit on my account? Like, what's the policy on that? Do you think the floors are like themed? Like on this floor you have like all housewives, and then like maybe on the next floor you have like older women, like like 60, 70-year-olds. Like they might be freaky.
That's true. Yo, old women, they got that ill now. I ain't tweaking. You know what I'm saying? Who knows? Earth, they'll probably take them dentures out and drop it like it's hot. You never know.
Like maybe one floor is like women that have kids. And women that don't have kids are on the floor underneath. Like what's the logistics here? I need to see a whole spreadsheet about how this business is running, because I have questions.
What is the blueprint of these bitches?
Exactly. That's what I need to know. Like, let's say like even numbers are like one type of bitch, and then the odd numbers are a different type.
Oh shit! Yeah, like even numbers is married women, odd numbers is single women, or something like that.
Like maybe like estranged women from their husbands. Like me. Like how do we have their schedule? What's the man's schedule like? Because
that's true.
That's the deciding factor.
That's probably it's probably listed on their like website. They're probably like, yo, my husband's normally gone from like 9 to 3, but he does have a break in between 9 and 3, like at like 12 and 1. So
for lunch, maybe he stays at the job, maybe he comes back home. That's that. He really plays it by ear, so you never know. If you want to be safe, come after 1:30.
So now you got your scheduled a lot of time. She's booking it in 30-minute increments for $100 a piece, and these girls are probably getting paid. Yo, look, the calculations. Oh yeah, hell yeah. They don't leave your girl around me, true player for real. That's my nigga for real. I'd be out there because these girls is. Oh wait, yo.
Ridiculous.
Let's get into it. Like I want to get into them.
Yeah. So the first episode starts with the first candidate, and I didn't know if it was the same man for all of them until the second episode. Yeah. It is the same dude. Yeah, it's the same guy. And the first girl, her name is Mitsuri, and she's married. Her husband doesn't really touch her like that. I think she said it's been like a couple years since they actually like did anything. He usually comes home and goes straight to his office. He's that kind of nigga, like not really giving her any type of attention. So in her loneliness and her desperation for satisfying herself, she stumbles on the kink of bondage. Like she's into being tied up, that whole BDSM thing. And so that's really the starting point for the first episode. We find her tied up to her husband's office chair, and our main character is really just throwing hip on her like that. And I gotta say, like the reason why I thought this was Edge is because the way that they draw bodies, like stomach fat, boob fat, just booty meat. You know what I'm saying? All of that is very Edge-esque, like the sort of the same. So I wouldn't be surprised if maybe Edge drew it, but Shoten produced it. So the main guy is, throwing the hip, doing whatever he needs to do, giving it to her like she needs it to be given it to her. And it's overall just a really good scene, I was properly bricked up while watching. I was like, this is it right here. This is hidden. They're doing it, So yeah, I liked it a lot. Dialogue between them is pretty good. Like it's a nice healthy mix of NTR mixed with they're actually enjoying this. Like she enjoys being tied up. I think she was in a specific like rope where the rope was like rubbing against her clit, and she was enjoying it. And I was like, this is nice. You know what I'm saying? This is dope. Not very often do I see like women getting tied up in hentai and they enjoy being tied up. You know what I'm saying? Oftentimes it's paired with a little assault. So this is a nice change of pace.
No, I agree with that. I thought it was an amazing scene. You can tell she was having fun, bro. He blindfolded her and she was
she was blindfolded.
She said, take me. And imagine this. Yo, I'm speechless. Somebody paid to satisfy this woman. I want you to think about that
when
for
her
a
husband
second.
was there the entire time doing it for the free ski.
It's been years since they had sex, and somebody literally dropped a bag to give this man dropped some bucks to fuck and give her what she wanted.
Mm-hmm.
What
the thing she was pleading her husband to give her, this man is doing. Fellas, let that be a note. If you not pleasing your bitch,
I will.
Somebody will.
That's disrespectful. Honestly, I wouldn't do that. That's not gangster, bro. You can't, especially none of y'all. Y'all harem bros, though. Y'all listening to us, y'all harem bros. I'll never do that to y'all woman. But your enemy's woman, I just might.
Exactly.
I might walk up on her like, yo, I heard you were beefing with my mans here.
If you don't please your shorty, somebody won't. And that's the grand takeaway from this entire hentai. Just know.
Oh yeah.
Somebody is there.
While you at work too.
Mm-hmm. You over there trying to earn an honest dollar to bring back to your household, and here your wife is getting slutted out like this.
Well, I mean, you weren't giving her no honest dick. I'm not saying she's right for cheating on you at all.
I'm not saying she's wrong though. I don't. Here's the thing. I don't condone the action, but I understand.
Right. That's what it is. That's pretty much what it is.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's not like I'm not saying she's right. I'm not saying she a boss for this, and I'm not saying you deserve to be hurt. But if she come to me with her problems, I mean, I am a problem solver. You know what I'm saying? So I will solve that. But yeah, no, I mean, now I know a lot of people are always like, well, if you can't stay faithful, why don't you just break up? Why don't you just get a divorce? Sometimes it's not that simple. It isn't. I mean, people be like, that used to always get me. People will be like, well, it's not, relationships aren't all about the sex. But if we're breaking up because of sex, then that means it was all about the sex.
Basically.
Doesn't make any sense. It's a catch-22 for me. It's not all about your car, but if you pull up in a shitty car and she doesn't get in your car, then it was all about the car. Yeah. I don't get it. That shit always, like, you can be in love with somebody, just not sexually attracted to somebody. And that's where you get your needs met somewhere else. Shit happens. Sometimes. But y'all do need to have a conversation about that. This girl willingly took it upon herself to get talked to by the Homeowners Association and was like, hey, look, we have an opportunity for you because apparently your husband's not doing what he needs to do, even though he is. That man's at work, putting in work, and you gonna get this work. I have a client for you. His name is Billy. He'll be here around 3. He wants to tie you up and have you squirt all over the floor. And she sat there and was like, well, shit, I haven't had that in a while. I'm kinky. That's wild, though. This girl really squirted all over the floor, bro. He gave it to her like raw dog style. Like, he was tearing it up. And what made me laugh is she must either have that Stanley steamer, that Stanley steamer home cleaner, because he came home, went into the office in the very chair that she was tied up in, sat there and was like, yeah, ain't nothing wrong.
Didn't feel a wet spot. Didn't smell
nothing. Like, whoa.
He was like, yeah, this is just a chair. She must have busted out the wet vac immediately.
That's what I'm saying.
Busted the Stanley steamer cleaner, the Dyson.
Yeah, the Dyson. She got the Dyson sponsor.
She got the Febreze fabric sprayer, doing everything
numbers
possible.
Glade was in there.
She got candles by the boatload, just going all trying to mask the stench of booty.
Booty sweat.
The smell of nut, just all that could seep into a fabric.
Right, and it's not even like she had hardwood floors. She had carpet.
She got tatami
mats out. She had upholstery, if you will. And that, oh my God.
She must have thrown them hoes immediately in the washer.
That bitch.
That nigga comes home.
Did you clean?
Baby, why does it smell like whale? What? It smells like a squid in here. What?
Squid. Did you bring sushi home again?
Are you cooking? Why do it smell like fish in here?
Huh. I knew we shouldn't have lived by the docks. Like, what the hell?
It smells a little fishy. Open the window.
Don't lie to me, bitch. That is not the smell of clean.
Ridiculous. Stanley Steamer can't fix everything. You know what I'm saying? Mr. Clean can only go so far.
Oh, of course. And so, and that's what got me, though. They did that. And he wasn't none the wiser. What? I would have been like,
nah, something's up. The jig is up.
do I have a jester hat on my head? Because, bitch, you looking at me like I'm a fool. No, this ain't gonna. Who was in here? Who was in here? She gonna try to say Cheryl. Yeah, you know Cheryl. She got 2 baby daddies, one for her and one for your girl. Giving her the Beats by Dre special. Anyway, I still have to give him props though. This is an amazing scene. This is that type of hentai you have to watch twice because you gotta watch it when you're stiff as a brick, stiff as a board, and then you gotta come back and watch it when you're sober. Sexually sober, I guess, would be the appropriate phrase for that. But yeah. So the next girl's house, hold on, and I gotta remember this off the top of my head because the next girl's house that's not the same episode with the door, is it?
No, that's the second episode.
Fuck, that's my favorite episode. When are we gonna get to that?
The second girl, her name's Aya, and she's a mom, and my nigga is like actively sucking out the breast milk in her titties, and I can't say that I wouldn't do the same, but in my current state of mind, I'm like, nah, that's not it.
Oh, that's not for me.
Yeah, like it feels a little too weird. Like, especially because they were in that nigga's nursery too. They were in the room with the baby.
That's what
trying to be like quiet.
Look, it was boy. That scene, now I remember why I skipped it. All right. That scene bothered me because it brought back memories.
Oh no.
But that is going to be, and I know I hate that I'm gonna do this, but that is gonna be a Patreon story. So when we create a Patreon, remember to tell me to tell y'all this story about this because this bothered me. Like I just can't do it, bro.
The scene was good.
It was a good scene, but then I thought about it and I'm like, bro, there's a whole ass baby in there, nigga, huh?
And they go for one round before they even go out into the living room.
When you had a whole living room. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. You have a baby in there and you could have gone to the living room, bro. But you know what? I bet you, well, it was actually his idea.
It was his idea.
But 9 times out of 10, I bet you it was her idea. It's okay. He's in the room. It's all right.
My boy was
he ain't paying attention. He ain't gonna remember.
Ridiculous.
You nasty, bro. That's a story. I'm saving that shit for Patreon because that's just not a story I'm about to like fucking openly talk. That's just so fucking weird.
But yeah, they're in the baby's nursery. You know what I'm saying? They're getting freaky. My man's drinking the breast milk by the gallon.
You're sipping it.
Just
double cupped up.
Leisurely. Just got the titty milk. And then they go for one round, and at first, she puts a condom on him, and he's like, "Look, bro,
I ain't pay for that.
Yeah, I'm gonna need you to go ahead and take that shit off. I'll pay extra. I don't give a fuck.
I got bread, bitch.
Right. You just try me like a broke boy. That's not gonna work.
Yeah, nah, hell no.
And he's like, look, that's not it. That's not what we finna do.
So you already got a baby. It ain't even. I got bread. Don't even worry about it.
She like, okay, that's fine. Just pull out.
Huh? You must got me confused with what type of Japanese hentai this is, bitch.
Ma'am,
pull.
You knew from good and goddamn well that he was not finna do that.
What does that mean?
He was not finna do that.
Is that English? What language are you speaking? Pull out.
He said, "Yeah, I'll pull out." Sure, he will. Mm-hmm.
I'll pull out his dick and put it right back in. Fuck
okay,
you mean?
Sure.
No. Pull out.
And surprise, he doesn't pull out.
Why? Why would I?
Honestly.
Girl, do you not understand? Girl, she you know what the issue was? She ain't watched enough hentai to understand. You gotta learn hentai law. When you say pull out, they're gonna do the exact opposite. You must have got him confused with my man Useless.
He's not going for it.
You could tell Useless to pull out, Useless to do all that. That's fine. Hell, you might even convince Raiji to pull out. This man? Dude, first of all, this man is a walking stereotype. He a bald-headed, dark-skinned dude. In hentai, 10 out of 10 times, them type of dudes ain't gonna listen.
Them niggas are menaces.
What?
Them niggas
them
are fiends.
Thugs, huh? He looked like a fiend. Bald head, crack. That did crack. That is an ugly-ass dude.
Yeah, that nigga was not doing none of that shit. So, obviously, he nuts in her. And then they finally leave the nursery after they done woke the baby up. I guess I'm assuming they put him back to sleep, went out into the living room, and then got right back to it. Did what they had to do, and I mean that was the end of that scene. That was that's a good one as well. I will say that when they go to the living room, this nigga straps baby bottles on her titties, and somehow they stay there. Like there's no glue, no adhesive, no nothing. Like they're just, I guess the suction of the cup like
This man
made it stay there.
The suction cup.
I don't know how they did it, but it was a wild scene.
This is a weird ass dude, bro.
Yeah, this nigga's off it, but it's good. You know what I'm saying? It's a good scene. It's a good hentai. You know what I'm saying? And that's really the end of episode 1. Not a whole lot to say about it. Like it's pretty straightforward. It's like, you know, the story's bare bones. It's enough. The story's enough.
Yeah, it's
right?
not. You're not ODing. It leaves you enough to wonder. Like, okay, well, man, what if I was in this situation? I ain't gonna lie. I'd probably be in room 405 all the time.
Yeah, I'm up in there. You feel me?
Like, hey,
that's
look.
me. I might as well move in.
Right. Oh, it's just my regular. Shit, it's gonna get to the point where her husband gonna know me on a first name basis, and they're gonna invite me for dinner.
I'm just the electrician. You know, you got a lot of outages in this area, so you know I got to come through every week just to make sure it's in tip top shape. You know,
I would purposely keep breaking that one outlet and shit like that. Your wife keeps telling me you have outlets.
Are you flipping the breakers regularly? Like we're making sure that's getting done, correct?
Yeah, this is outlet B1 right here. B1. Right here, yeah. See, when you what happens is when you flicker and you try to put your charger in there, you're overloading the breaker. You know, the lady from 402 was telling me the same thing. So what we gotta do is just replace that breaker. This is just the courtesy visit. I'll be back tomorrow to see what we can do. Tomorrow come. Yeah, I tried replacing the breaker, but what it turns out is you have a whole circuit going on in there, and
I got a tool belt. You're making it look official. I got the motherfucking jumper. You know what I'm saying?
Got the boiler room jumper on and shit like that. Yo, look, you gotta come back tomorrow. Oh, well, I'll be at work. That's fine. You ain't get your wife will be home.
Will
right?
she be here? I just need to be let into the apartment. You know,
Yeah.
I don't need anything else after that.
Oh. Yeah, she'll be home. She'll be home.
Oh,
That's
okay.
fine.
Okay.
They're gonna come home right after I'm done piping as well. But yeah, so instead of the circuit, what we found out,
every day it's something new.
you got a whole outage behind your stove, sir. When's the last time you cleaned behind your stove? Well, it's been a couple.
What model is this stove here? Because you know they recalled this model. They should have sent you a newer model.
Yeah, right. You got to hit up the Best Buy, the Home Depot or the Lowe's and get you another one. This one right here is known to cause circuits.
That's not good. You know what I'm saying? They don't officially recall it. The factory not even taking these no more.
You know, it's hilarious. You gotta get to the point where that bitch got something new in her house every day. She like, damn, not only am I getting good dick, he had bought a whole bunch of new shit that I've been asking for. Can you have that nigga replace the toaster?
Tell him to get me an air fryer.
See, sir, what
Shorty got a Roomba just going around on the floor like she ain't never had no Roomba before.
Because this vacuum cleaner, this model right here, this ain't a Dyson. This is a Dirt Devil, you know, and the older Dirt Devil models have been having those flickering issues. You know, you got the low carpet model, you gotta get the higher carpet model so it don't choke and burn your stuff. Sir, I'm trying to prevent a house fire. You live in an apartment, sir. I'll be back tomorrow, by the way. Honey, when is he gonna fix everything in the house? I don't know. He's just doing the best that he can.
He's been here for 2 months straight.
Yo, that's disrespectful. 2 months, bruh. Anyway, so episode 2. This is possibly the coolest thing in hentai I've ever seen. Not just because of the aesthetic. This brother is at this girl's apartment, excuse me. He's at her apartment, but she ain't letting him in. Why she ain't letting him in? Is because she got this man outside looking like a dick-to-dick Doordale salesman.
Like he's selling knives or some shit.
I'm a knife salesman. Is your cutlery doing it for you?
Right. Like you see this right here? This is forged by 1,000-year-old knife making family. You know what I'm saying? Like they got the stones from Mount Fuji itself and they've carved it down with ultra clear precision. Like this nigga is actually like selling. Like he's selling knives.
This is an Edo period knife set. Nah, he's selling dicklery.
Dicklery.
I don't know if y'all, so for my American friends and my friends who are across abroad or who are abroad who've ever lived in an apartment, some apartments have those like locks on it that are just like a ball and chain lock where it's behind the door, and so the chain will prevent the door from opening all the way. She got that open and she was like, yeah, bro, stick your dick in the slot through the door, bro. So this man is out here bricked up Stanley Stonewall with his wiener through the door, and she just playing with the dick. And he's like, bro, just let me in.
Right, he's
bro.
like, bitch, open the fucking door.
She's like, nah, you can grope my titties, you can do this, but I ain't about to.
We doing all this. Well, I'm not opening this door until you make me nut. And I'm like, bro.
Excuse me?
I'm not sticking my penis through a open door.
Bro, you close that shit, bro. I'm shooting the house up.
Exactly. One mishap. You hit the door a little too hard and my shit is gone.
She nuts start shaking, convulsing, and then
like she falls backwards and my penis is just gone. Like that's not gonna work. I need you to open this door before we both end up hurt. Okay.
I had a dick. I lost it inside her door.
Lost it.
And then imagine people walking around like, oh shit, the Jehovah's Witnesses are back.
This nigga is in the doorway. Like, imagine you walking up the stairs and you see a nigga with his dick through the door.
Yeah, we gotta go. Babe, I'm taking my kids to Disneyland. We just turn around. Who
does some shit like that, bro?
We're going to grandma's house.
Like, yeah,
shit's fucking wild. But
she throws the neck.
She throwing straight neck.
It's good neck.
She had a nice bra, and I ain't gonna lie, they drew the hell out of that bra. And
they drew a lot of good things in this
like
hentai.
The amount of detail in this one episode is absolutely wild, and it's baffling on how good it is. Like, bruh, but I still can't get over the through the door portion. I'd be like, bruh,
that shit was wild.
Home Depot, these Home Depot doors and shit. The hell.
And when it's finally time to have sex, you're like, you know what? Since you playing games, I'm not going for the pussy. I'm going in your booty, and I'm with it. I like that shit. I thought that was tough.
That nigga said, "I want revenge because you like playing games. I got a game for you."
That booty. I'm in that booty hole.
Why was that?
I'm in that booty hole.
Moving out the booty hole, bro.
He dies in the butthole. Bro, you still
shut the fuck up. What the hell is wrong with you? This nigga really said I'm gonna dive in.
No, for real, that's what he does. He slides in her ass. You know what I'm saying? Well, slides in her ass one time, and.
Is it past Easter, bro? I need to. All right. Anyway, yes.
They get to doing what they're doing, you know what I'm saying? Having a nice little anal session. And when she nuts, bro, she like squirts all over the entrance of the apartment. Like where the little ledge where they leave their shoes. Like that entire section is now a splash zone.
Again, did she break out the Fabuloso?
They had, bro.
The mop. How are you, bro? Your husband. There's not enough time in the day and enough cleaning solutions in the world right now for you to every single day or every single session clean. Let's bust out the math. I'm finna bust out the math. Let's say let's say her husband works a typical work day. All right. Now we're gonna use American standards. All right. Let's bust this out. Right. All right, so we're going to use an 8-hour workday, all right? And we're going to multiply that, let's see, 8, there's how many there's 4 2-hour sessions in an 8-hour day, all right? So let's say that, and then she probably wants some time to clean up, so we're going to reduce an hour. Then her husband's hour break, let's assume he's blessed enough to have a job to get one of those. And I say blessed because, shit, some people only get 15, some people get 30s. But he gets an hour, all right.
And that's assuming he goes back home for that hour.
That's assuming he goes back home, which means she needs about, let's say, the average time, 15, 20 minutes to clean up or whatever. So that means she needs 20 minutes to clean up. That's 40 minutes. So let's reduce an hour. So it's 2 hours she can't have sex. So let's assume she has 3 clients a damn day. All right. Now let's just say she don't take, or she's a hard worker. She don't take no days off. Well, actually, yeah, she gets 2 days off. Let's say that because her husband's off on the weekends. Bruh, All right, so that's 15 clients in a week, right? All right, so we just broke up. That's 15 clients. Now let's assume that she has to use that damn Stanley steamer, and she has to use the ultra gallon of Fabuloso. Some people use like a cup of Fabuloso, or a little bit more than that. We're doing a little bit more math here. A couple cups, 30, 15. I know you're trying to figure out what the fuck I'm calculating. I'm trying to calculate how much. Nah, because she's squirting a lot. Let's just say she uses a half a bottle of Fabuloso, bro.
Damn, a half a bottle?
A half a bottle. Nigga, do you not see what the hell she's squirting?
Yes, but I honestly, a drop of Fabuloso will cover an entire
Nigga, this
floor.
ain't a drop of Dawn and Skeet is gone, my nigga. Hell no.
Bro, you need 1 cup max of Fabuloso. You could clean a whole house with a whole bottle of Fabuloso.
That's true though, but I'm saying, bro. Meaning that she already cleaned up 15 times, bro. Her house gonna be bleached up. Do you not know, when you clean something, you over clean it and that smell lingers, bro?
Yeah.
It's gonna smell like Fabuloso fish. Bring me back that fillet of fish looking ass. Bro, but I can't believe that's 15 clients, bro. I'm trying to see how much money she'll make. Let's see, 15. Now let's see, this dude.
Depends on what her rate is.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm assuming it's an hourly rate, depending on
yeah, and some people, this is a thick bitch. From prices that I've seen, let's just say the average is like $250.
Also, I'm pretty sure the housing agency might take like a cut.
Yeah. So 15 clients for 2 hours. Oh, okay, here we go. I got the math, y'all. 15 clients, 2 hours is 30. Times 2 is 30, obviously. So 30 times 250. Bro, she made $7,500 in a week, if that's her going rate. Now, if we were to do the Kyoka Energy one, which I don't remember how much she was making. Do you remember how much?
I think it was 20,000 yen.
20,000 yen? Good, great, googly moogly. All right, let's
20,000 yen an hour, I want to say.
Oh, well, yeah, then let's do that times 2, which would be 40,000, obviously. I don't know going rate at escorts in Japan, obviously. I hardly know. I've been looking at escort websites, bro.
Okay.
What?
That's your prerogative. If that's your bag, then go ahead and chase it.
That's not my bag. I ain't trying to use them yet. Anyway. You know what I'm saying? No, but seriously, though, I've been curious about it because we watch a lot of TV and shit like that. And you're like, oh, I don't get street hookers anymore. I get escorts. So I'd be like, okay, how the fuck do niggas really go about getting escorts? Niggas really be putting credit card information for some escorts. And I'm like, they either come to your house or you go to their house. And I'm like, I don't trust people. I don't want you to know where the fuck I live.
Meet in public.
Right. You know what I mean? Give me some neck in the car. That's all I really want. So wait, for an hour, 40, times 30. Oh, God, hold on. Wait, she got a bag, y'all.
What's the conversion rate on that?
Yeah, that's what I'm looking at. I'm trying to find that out. So let's see. Yen to USD. Yen to USD. Bruh, she made $10,968 in a week.
Sheesh.
Bruh. She made 1,200,000 yen.
That's bread.
That's nigga, she could buy her own damn appliances and shit like that. Use that skeet money.
Mm-hmm.
Good Lord. Oh, excuse me. She would have made $10,968.96.
Bread.
So let's just go over this real quick. So
Think about that maybe every month.
That's what I'm saying.
Or no, that's a week.
That's in a week.
Sheesh.
Let's get the calculations. Like I said, there's 2 hours out of the day she can't have sex, right? There's a typical 8-hour work day if her husband only works 8 hours, okay? So you subtract 8 from 2, you get 6. Let's say she has 1 client every 2 hours, right? So that's 3 clients a day for 5 days straight. If her husband has weekends off, that's 15 clients a week. $20,000 or 20,000 yen per hour times 2, since it's 2 hours. That is 40,000 yen
per session.
Yeah, per session times 30, because that's how many hours she'll be doing it for a week. That's 1,200,000 yen. Converted to the US dollar, that's $10,968.96 before taxes.
That's bread. That's bread.
Like, you're really taxing the escort. That's hilarious. But yeah, before taxes. That's wild, bro. What?
That's a bag.
She is
a baggeroonie.
Huh? She got the guap. Her husband shouldn't be mad. I'd retire.
The real question is, where does she keep the money?
That's true. She probably got an offshore account. You know,
she got a Swedish account.
Because this is
money laundering,
right? Because this isn't a week, might I add you. So let's see. Let's continue this. Let's see how much she can make a month. Let's see, times 4. That's $4,800,000, right?
Yen.
Oh, yen. Converted to dollars, it's $43,875.84 before taxes.
That's a month.
Bruh. How much is fucking 20,000 yen? 20,000.
Like 2 bands.
Yeah, it's $182.82.
That's something. That is for sure something.
For some throw, and that's assuming if they last for 2 hours.
Mm-hmm.
What if they make it over the hour mark? And then they like, oh, he lasted for like an hour and 12 minutes and 2 seconds.
I don't know. Maybe it's prorated.
Not prorated. Yes, ma'am. Oh my God.
So yeah, that's the first scene in the second episode.
Why?
And then after she nuts, he's like, all right, I made you nut. Like, open the fucking door so I can get inside. And then when he goes inside, surprise, surprise, the other 2 girls are there now. And they're like, well, my husband is on a business trip, so we got some time to kill. He's like, oh, yes, sir. So,
hold up. Is this being charged to me?
Right.
Kill my ass. Wait a minute. I don't care. Listen,
is this
girl,
on the house?
That's what I'm saying. Look, I've willingly been paying for this shit that we've been doing right now. But if this is charged to me, then nah, fam, I can leave. I already paid for my one with Shorty through the doorway. You know what I'm saying? After that, I can just go. And these girls were like, well, you know, we want to compare who got the best titties and this, that, and the third. So you're like the perfect willing test subject. I'm like, willing? Is my bank account willing? Hold on. I can only afford one of you bitches per day.
Right.
40,000 yen for some neckaroni, and she was playing with me. I don't know. Y'all gonna have to make it worth my while. I'm not satisfied with that door sex thing. Who wants to fuck through a door? Yeah, bro. I would have been pissed, bro. I would have been like, look, unless I'm getting some neck for free, I don't want it, dog. I'm sorry. I am so sorry.
So yeah, that's the end of like that. That's the second episode. Like they have a whole competition. The first thing is like they're in a shower. Like my man takes a bath and Mitsuru is there and like they have a nice little titty fuck. It's going pretty well, you know what I'm saying? And then after he gets out the bath, Aya's there. Like I think she's cooking, maybe, I don't know. And then Yuko pulls up. And they all have like a gangbang like right there in the kitchen. It's going really well. Like I'd say this last scene is probably the best in the series.
I agree.
Maybe it's just because I like gangbangs and like it's all animated really well. Like the dialogue is pretty good.
It wasn't boring. It wasn't no cliche shit. Oh, you entered my ass. Holy crap. Oh, his ass is violating my deeper inner thoughts and sanctum. Like, no, I don't care. Stop boring me with this.
They're saying a whole lot.
She was talking about, nah, I envy the way you beating them cheeks. Like, don't save some for me. Like, these women actually felt like they had personalities and characteristics. I'm like, yes, but the thing that they all have in common is they're all freaks, and I 100% am with it.
Yep.
Oh, you nasty, huh?
Mm-hmm. I think the very last scene is like the dude is tied up, courtesy of Mitsuri, I'm assuming, and they basically hold him hostage for the rest of the night. You know what I'm saying? Just milking his meat for everything he's got, basically. So I mean, shit. That's pretty much the entire hentai. Yeah. I would highly recommend watching this. I think on the meat beat meter, I'm gonna give this a solid
an 8.
I was gonna say 8.5.
8. I gotta give it an 8 because they had the right selection of women. They were all bodacious, and I like how it wasn't just a repetitive situation. Each girl had something that made them unique and whatnot. And I do gotta say that it was pretty dope.
For sure.
And you know, I mean, it is. Look, if I had to tell you how many times I came back to just that first scene in the second episode alone,
we'd be here a lot longer.
A lot longer.
Yeah. So yeah, hit us up on the YouTube's Harem Bros Productions, Instagram, Twitter at Harem Bros. Email us at harembrospodcast@gmail.com. Thanks for listening. This is episode 32.
32.
Yep. I've been Radar.
I've been Martyr.
And we're going to catch you in the next one.
Peace.